Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I'm in the parking lot next to my post office. I just dropped off a shitload of packages and I am so hot. Oh my God, how can it be only 69 degrees? How? How can it be so hot? It's because the sun is out. Okay, so much going on. I am doing a car vlog because they're showing my house today. Yes, my house is back on the market. We did all the stuff for the listing yesterday, and it wasn't supposed to be listed. No, it wasn't supposed to be open for showings for 3 days to give me a little bit more time to clean up and stuff. Oh my God, that woman almost got into an accident right in front of me. She went up on the sidewalk trying to go to the mailbox. Where was I after I just witnessed somebody being a foolish driver? Oh my God. She needs to not be driving. Elderly, you know? I have nothing against elderly people driving, but only if they know what they're doing. I was saying something, and now I have no clue. My house, we listed it yesterday with a 3-day waiting period. Somebody contacted my realtor and said that he just really wanted to see it right away, and I agreed. But by agreeing to that, now we had to open up the listing to everyone. So I have 2 appointments right now, back to back, 2 showings. So I'm going to be out and about for an hour. So I did my packages. I'm chatting with you. I have some stuff to deliver to my mother. Can't bring it into her. They're on lockdown because of testing positive for COVID in the building. No patients, I can't call them patients, no residents have tested positive, but a couple of employees have. I don't know if I'll go to Dollar Tree today. I don't really feel like it, but I don't know. I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll just sit in my car, stay cool, and chat with you guys. Just before this, I got contacted from somebody on Facebook Marketplace. Now, Marketplace is a handy tool, and for people who are patient. I'm not. I am using it because I have gotten rid of some big things, like my husband's king-size bed, a dresser, a refrigerator, my mother's mini refrigerator, a microwave. So I have to keep trying, but here's how it goes. This is how it went today. Is this available? Yes, it is. Can you come and get it today? Oh, I really, really want it, but I don't have my car today, and could you please deliver it for me? This is the 3rd person who's asked me to deliver, and I've done it the first 2 times. It wasn't far. I was like, okay, it's something I can carry. But these are 3 big 3-drawer things, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit those in my car. Certainly not all 3. So I said to her, you're very close, so yes, I will go out, start putting them in my car. We went back and forth a little bit. It was like boom, 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 and then I was like, I'm going to start putting them in my car. Tell me what number, blank, blank, blank avenue you're on, and have the money ready. I'll be right there. I put 1 in, I check my messages, no reply. And I put the other one in the car, no messages, and I was like, oh, she's not going to reply, because we were going back and forth, and I thought, she probably doesn't have the money on her. See, this is the thing I don't like. People are not upfront. Oh yeah, first we talked all back and forth about the actual drawers and things like that. She doesn't mention that she needs somebody to deliver for her. And it says it right in the listing, you must pick up, So it's after that, she's like, oh, I hate to ask you this, but can you please deliver them? So I only could put 2 in my car, and then I thought, she's not far. I'm going to drop these 2 off, collect the money, and she'll have to trust me. It's going to take me only 10 minutes round trip to get that back to her, the third one to her. But she never replied. So I had to take those out of my car. One was so big, it was like in my way here. And I was like, I can't ride around with these things. I can't see anything. So I took those two out, and the other one was in my driveway, took that one in. And I thought, never again, never again. I would like to put in my listings, if you can't come right now, don't even ask about this, because I'm home. I'm sitting there, and it says, I will not hold. It's first come, the first one to come and pay me, they get it. And people will still say, can you please hold it till Saturday? No. Oh, well, can you let me know on Saturday if it's still available? No. You ask me on Saturday if it's still available. Do you know how many people I talk to in a day over Marketplace? It's makes me miserable, and I can't keep track of everyone, and I have quite a few things that are listed or whatever. But for people who like that bullshit, it's pretty cool, And for people especially who like to refurnish things or, big things, and they want somebody to just come pick something up, or they can deliver locally. I know a lot of people through TikTok who do massive businesses all through Facebook Marketplace. So if it's something that you like, go ahead and do that. Give it a try. I would certainly consider it, and I would figure out good ways to do it. I would do that in addition to eBay if I was selling stuff that I couldn't be shipping. I would absolutely do that if I was a reseller full-time. But I'm not. I'm a full-time YouTuber, and it probably doesn't look like I spend most of my time on that, but YouTube is very time-consuming. And I do my fabric, and I have no interest in selling fabric via Facebook Marketplace, because I've got enough with, my own blog where I sell it to my exclusive shoppers and eBay. So I'm good with that. Oh, let's see. Showing number 1 might be done. The first showing is done. I am heading over there to show at 3:30. I will let you know when we are done. She didn't say it went awesome. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very hot and sweaty from having to move those drawer units in and out of my car. And what else can I talk about? I'm still on the fence as to how I want to travel to Mississippi. My mother, that's pretty much set in stone unless something happens that's going to prevent her from being able to take that trip. But there's no way that I want to do a flight with her. And I say it like that. I would have absolutely done a flight. My sister was willing to do it with me, so we could have helped my mother, but the flights were horrible. Very early in the morning, where I'd have to be getting her out of the nursing home in the middle of the night to get there, or arriving very late at night, where Derek would not even be able to pick us up at the airport, so I'd have to rent a car, get my mother to that nursing home. So nothing was working out, and I checked various airlines, and there was nothing good. And the scariest thing, which I find very hard to believe, is that the nursing home said if we had to stay in a hotel anywhere, they wouldn't be able to take her because of COVID. And that just makes no sense to me, because first of all, they're agreeing to accept her. They would have to accept her no matter what. I cannot imagine going through all that and then the nursing home turning us away. I mean, there's got to be some kind of a law against that. And what is dangerous about 3 fully vaccinated people, which is one of the reasons I got vaccinated, is because I knew that I'd be doing things, and I, just wanted to make sure I'd be allowed to do things. They could have said, oh, you can't travel with her if you're not vaccinated. So I was worried about that stuff. But 3 fully vaccinated people in a hotel room can't be any more dangerous than sitting on a fucking plane full of people or an airport. So, I don't know. So she has to do that, but I'm still like wanting to just go with what's in my car. I don't know. It just sounds stupid. Like, who would want to land somewhere, with pretty much nothing? I'd have to be starting over. But I just think in some way that would feel so freeing. I don't know. All right. I think I'm going to take a break here. And I don't know. Maybe I should go to Dollar Tree. I don't know. Let me find something else to do. I suddenly want to talk to you in a different location. I'm in the nursing home parking lot now. I dropped my mother's stuff off that I almost forgot I needed to do. So, and then Derek called, so I chatted with him for a bit, and now he had to hang up, and he said he'd call me right back. So I'm just going to chat with you guys until he calls me back, and if he doesn't, then when my realtor lets me know that she's done showing the house, I will just go home. And if Derek calls, he'll just have to wait till I get home for me to return his call, because I do not talk on a phone while I'm driving. I brought my mother chocolate grahams, some grapes. I bought a handful of grapes for her because she doesn't get to snack on stuff like that too much. And she wanted some more cough drops, so I got those for her. And what else? I know there's something else. The chocolate grahams, that she wanted some safety pins. I brought her some safety pins and a few other things. And like I said, I have never once been able to just walk into a nursing home and see my mother. It's always either by appointment, and right now it's just not because of COVID. So, because they had some people test positive. I know that in Mississippi, they're not on any kind of a lockdown, but they do still require an appointment. I don't like that. My mother's going to be like right where all the stores are, and I would love the freedom to just be able to go shop for fabric or whatever whenever I feel like it, and then I would be right near where she is and I could just pop in, but I have to schedule 24 hours in advance. There's just something about having things scheduled that doesn't sit well with me. That's not the way my brain works. I guess that's why I hate appointments so much. Doctor appointments, any kind of appointment. The fact that I have something I have to do at a certain time, it just really bothers me. I mean, really bothers me. And I dwell on it. I can dwell on it for a full week before that appointment. I like to be able to just do things when I feel like it. I'm so difficult, aren't I? I'd rather just not have anything to do. I guess, I don't know. Oh, that's right. I can't just go home. The showings, that's going to disrupt me too, but gee, it has to, I'd rather have showings every day and be disrupted every day so I can sell this house. That's better than not having any showings. The thing is that so many of those showings are just not, people who are really going to buy my house. I wish they could be really upfront and clear, and not just have any curious person go and see my house, because that's a waste of time. It's a waste of time for the realtor. It's a waste of time for me. But, some people are just like that. Oh, can you show me these houses? Stuff like that. I'm watching a squirrel who's jumping around. So cute. Now I'm going to have a long video to edit that I wasn't really planning on. Get used to more car vlogs now that my house is on the market. I don't know how many showings I'll get, but I can't be there for the showings. I don't want to be there for the showings. As it is, I didn't leave quite early enough. The other realtor was there, and, when I walked out, I didn't want to just go right to my car, so I, handed him the keys and just told him to leave the keys in the mailbox for the next one that was coming. And when it's just my realtor showing, I have more hope in that because she knows about the house, what land is attached to it. You know, she knows the selling points. And, you know, I told her push location, because I really am in a very good location. There are houses that have no space between them, or like one driveway between them, and then there's the other house. My house is secluded, even though it's like 5 seconds from town. You know, it's just up a couple streets and there you are. Everything you want is right there. But you know, but yet it's secluded and there's privacy, and, you know, I love the location. I think my parents, you know, really got lucky when they bought that house in 1947, because they raised, you know, 5 kids, and, you know, it was a good place for that. You know, in those days we were outside all the time, and my father built me like a jungle gym in the wooded area. I had monkey bars and swings, and my favorite swing in the world was a big metal, it was, you know, actually a box spring, and, you know, that's how they were made in those days. And I could swing on that, and I had a rope that I could pull the rope to make the bed go up like this, and then I could let go and just swing. I lived on that. And then I had a teeter-totter, a seesaw, with a box of bricks on the other end, so I could adjust how many bricks were in there if I didn't have a friend, which I rarely did. And it was a long one, and it would go up really high. It was so cool. And I did that, so I was able to play alone because I had bricks as friends. And then if I did have an actual friend who wanted to teeter-totter with me, then we just took the bricks out and, you know, just adjusted where we sat on the teeter-totter to make it work. I never had a tree house. I always wanted a tree house, and I always used to try to build one. And I would, you know, just get extra wood out of the garage and, you know, just make an attempt, and never quite accomplished that task. So I will miss that house. I really will. I just hope that I can find something else that I like that will just make me happy that I'm moving, because I worry that I'm going to regret it the rest of my life. I won't regret actually selling that house, because I know I don't want the headache of taking care of a house. I don't even like to make phone calls. I don't want to have to call people, you know, to say, can you plow for me? Can you fix this? And no, I don't want that at all. I just don't. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to sign off, even though I'm stuck here. I just feel like maybe just riding around a little bit, clearing my head, and I don't want this to be a marathon editing project. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.